greatest delusion is the one we mistake for wisdom. You glance at a horoscope, listen to a fortune teller, or seek a sign to calm your restless heart. Yet beneath it all lies fear disguised as faith. The Buddha once said, in the Anguttara Nikaya, Sutta 4.77, "The fool who seeks omens is bound by his own craving." Every chart, every divination, every whispered prediction claims to unveil your destiny. But what they truly reveal is your own uncertainty about this moment. The mind that longs to know the future is the same mind that has forgotten the present. You crave control, and so you turn to symbols, stars, and unseen forces, hoping they will speak truth. But all they echo back is your attachment. The Dhammapada, verse 277, reminds, all conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. Yet horoscopes teach dependence, not freedom. They promise to shield you from uncertainty while secretly feeding it. Like a mirage shimmering over desert sand, their comfort vanishes the moment you reach for it. In the Majjhima Nikaya, Sutta 131, the Buddha taught that the wise do not chase signs or speculate about destiny. They remain unmoved, seeing with clear eyes the rising and fading of all things. To believe that your life is governed by the movement of planets is to forget that the real heavens lie within, in your mind's clarity, not in the stars' alignment. The Lankavatara Sutra reveals that the world is mind only. When the mind is purified, all worlds are transformed. The fortune teller may speak of karma, yet true karma is not fixed. It flows with every thought, word, and action. What you fear becomes your future, because fear itself is a seed. The Buddha called this papanka, the proliferation of thought. When the mind spins endless stories, giving birth to illusions that feel real, the more you cling to predictions, the deeper the web becomes. The Lotus Sutra teaches, those who cling to false views wander endlessly, unable to see the path that leads to peace. Each time you seek assurance from an external voice, you trade your freedom for comfort. But comfort is not liberation. It is the soft chain that keeps you asleep. The Zen master Linji once said, if you meet a Buddha on the road, kill him. It is not violence, it is awakening. A call to destroy every false authority that stands between you and your own direct seeing. In the same way, if you meet a fortune teller on the road, bow inwardly and walk past. For no one can read your destiny more clearly than the silence of your own heart. The Agama Sutra, volume 32, says, all beings are heirs to their deeds, born of their deeds, bound by their deeds, supported by their deeds. No horoscope can erase that truth. The stars may move, but they do not command. The wise do not fear them, for they have learned to observe their own mind, and in doing so, they have seen through the greatest illusion of all, that destiny is something outside oneself. The Buddha warned that belief in divination breeds heedlessness. A mind that waits for signs forgets to act. And so suffering continues, not because the stars demand it, but because the mind obeys its own confusion. To see through this is liberation. When you stop searching the heavens for answers, the real sky opens within. When you stop fearing tomorrow, the present moment becomes infinite. The Mahaparinibbana Sutta records the Buddha's final words, "Be a lamp unto yourselves." This is not an invitation to arrogance, but to responsibility, to live awake, to see through illusion, to trust the path of direct knowing. When a person consults horoscopes, It is not the stars they seek, but reassurance that their life has meaning. Yet meaning is not foretold. It is created, moment by moment, through mindfulness and compassion. The Heart Sutra reminds, form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. The future, then, is neither written nor erased. It is simply empty, waiting for your next breath, your next choice, your next act of awareness. The true danger of fortune-telling is not superstition, but dependence, the slow erosion of your inner sovereignty. Fear, dressed as faith, becomes the poison that dulls wisdom. But the antidote is simple. Wake up. Look directly at your fear, and it dissolves. Listen to the silence between predictions, and you will hear your own clarity whispering, there is no fate beyond this moment. The stars may glitter, the cards may fall, but only mindfulness reveals the truth, that the future is not found in signs, but in seeing. The Buddha once said in the Itivuttaka, verse 43, whatever you think and ponder upon becomes the inclination of your mind. So when you dwell in fear, you create fear. When you dwell in understanding, you create peace. This is the hidden law the fortune tellers cannot see. So be still. Breathe. Let the stars keep their secrets. Return to the quiet light of awareness, the only true compass you will ever need. For in that stillness, you will finally understand. No horoscope can bind the one who has awakened to the truth that destiny is born moment by moment from the mind itself. And if you wish to continue cultivating mindfulness and wisdom, please subscribe and walk together with our community as we explore profound reflections on the Dharma. Each modern discourse will be a step bringing you closer to the truth. May you always be peaceful, clear-minded, and pure on your path of awakening. Farewell, and see you again